Hi, friends, and welcome to Yoga Access. If you're enjoying the free content, like and subscribe to make sure that you are up to date on all of the new downloads. I'm so happy to have you here. Coming into that seated position, allowing your spine to be tall, your shoulders to roll back, your heart to be open, gently closing the eyes here. Take a moment for your breath to soften, your internal gaze to soften. Or take a nice deep inhale here, feeling your heart lift to meet your breath. And exhale. We'll move through that again. Inhale fully through your nose. And exhale. From here, we'll take our pointer finger and middle finger and bring it in between your eyebrows. You're going to block the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the left. Inhale fully through the left. Blocking the left with your ring finger and exhale through the right. Inhaling fully through the right. Blocking the right and exhaling left. Inhale fully left. Exhale completely right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Bringing your right hand down onto your knee. Both palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Gently tucking your chin down towards your chest. Feeling the length through your spine. Take a nice deep inhale here through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. From here, we're going to inhale and reach both the fingers up towards the ceiling, looking up. As you exhale, twist over towards the right. Inhale length through your spine. Exhale to unravel. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, twisting over towards the left. Inhale, fingertips reach as you unravel. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Inhale to center, look up. Exhale, hands in towards your heart. From here, we're going to shift ourselves forward, and we're going to come onto all fours, moving through some cat and cows here. As you inhale, draw your heart through your upper arms, roll your shoulders onto your back, lifting your tailbone up. Exhale, pushing the mat away as you curl the tailbone under, tucking the chin towards your heart. Inhale, open through your chest. Exhale, open through the back of your body. Inhale, heart shines through the upper arms. Exhale, pushing the mat away as you curl through your upper back. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, pushing the mat away. We're going to inhale back to center and walk your hands forward about a foot. From here, you're going to shift yourself into a modified plank position. Your hands are slightly wider than your shoulder width distance. Drawing the energy of your elbows in, you're going to lower down chaturanga, allowing the elbows to graze your rib cage. Hips are planted as you inhale. Roll your shoulders onto your back, coming into cobra. Exhale, coming into child's pose. Nice deep breath here. And exhale, surrender. We're going to inhale, coming up onto our knees, and we're going to step that right foot forward into a lunge. From here, as you firm your right hip back, you're going to inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, allow the fingertips to come down, framing your front foot. Begin to move your right foot towards the right side of the mat. Both your hands are on the inside of your right foot, coming into a lizard shape here. Breathing into your right hip. Maybe slightly rocking right to left. Spine is long. Heart is open. We're going to heel toe that right foot back in line with the hip. Firmly planting through that left hand, we're going to inhale and spiral open through the chest, stacking your right shoulder over the left, coming into a spinal twist here. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, placing your hands down, tucking the toe, and stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale for 1, and exhale. Inhale for 2, and exhale. Inhale for 3, and exhale. Inhale up on your toes and lift your hips high, shifting your sits bones towards the back of your space. Bending through your legs, looking forward, come down onto your knees. We're going to step that left foot forward into a lunge. Inhale, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, hands come down to frame your front foot. Heel toe your left foot over to the left side of the mat. Hands on the inside of the left foot, coming into lizard. Nice deep breath here. Spine is long, heart is open. We're going to heel toe that left foot back in line with the left hip. Firmly planting your right hand down onto your mat. We're going to stack the left shoulder over the right as you reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, coming into a spinal twist. Exhale as the hands come down to frame your front foot. Tucking the back toe, shifting back into downward facing dog. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Inhale up on your toes. Shift your hips back, bending through your legs and stepping your feet up towards your hands. We're going to bring the feet a hip-width distance apart, bending through your legs, and we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae here. Tucking the tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders rolling back. Inhale and sweep your fingertips up overhead and look up. Exhale, draw your hands in towards your heart. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, look up. As you exhale, hinge yourself forward, slightly bending through the legs as you forward fold. Moving slow here, coming into ragdoll. Allowing your hands to come to your upper arms. Head is surrendered and relaxed. Allowing the weight of your head to decompress your upper spine. Releasing the fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, look up. Exhale, swan dive down, arms out to the side as you forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands coming down. And we're going to step that left foot back into a lunge here. Option to stay on that back toe, or you can lower the knee. Firmly planting down through that left hand, we're going to stack the shoulders one on top of the other and reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands come down to frame your front foot. We're going to step back into downward facing dog here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, shifting forward into your plank. Option to stay on your toes or to lower down onto your knees, chaturanga. Inhale, shifting forward into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, shift back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, up on your toes, bend through your legs, and find your feet up towards your hands. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, look up. Exhale, hands come in towards your heart. Inhale to sweep, look up. Exhale, swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down and step that right foot back into your lunge. Option to stay on the toe or to lower the knee. Right hand firmly plants on the mat as you stack that left shoulder over the right, reaching your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Hands coming down, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Inhale, shifting forward into your plank. Staying on your toes or lowering down onto your knees, chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up on your toes, bending through your legs, finding your feet up towards your hands. Inhale to a halfway lift here. Exhale to fold, expelling all the air from your lungs. Taking your pointer finger and middle finger and binding your big toes, bringing your thumbs on top. Inhale to find length through your spine. Exhale to fold, drawing your elbows out to either side of your space. Allowing the head to be heavy and loose. Tailbone lifting up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breath. We're going to release the bind of the left toe. Bend generously through your right leg. And we're going to stack the left shoulder over the right, reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling as you come into a twist here. Exhale, allowing the left hand to come down to bind the left toe. Releasing the right toe as you bend generously through the left leg. Stacking your right shoulder over left, reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands coming down to the floor. Releasing the bind as you inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, look up. Exhale, hands come into your heart. We're sweep 3 times here. Inhale, look up, gather up your energy. Exhale, draw it in towards your heart. Inhale, drinking your breath here. Exhale, centering your focus. Inhale to sweep, look up. This time, exhale, swan dive down to forward fold. Now we're going to play with the shape here. You're going to bring your hands down and bend generously through your legs. From here, you're going to reach and extend out through your right leg. So bringing it to about the height of your hips here. Now if you feel comfortable in this shape, stay here. Or you can begin to stack that right hip over the left. So opening up your right hip towards the side of your space. We're going to stack that right shoulder over the left perhaps, opening up into a half moon balance. Now this is just a thought, a shape that we play with. The hand can be up, the hand can be down. If the hand is up, we're going to float it down towards our mat. We're going to square off the hip and bring the feet together. Bend generously through your legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, look up. Exhale, hands in towards your heart. We'll try this again on the other side. Let's inhale to look up. Exhale, reverse swan dive down to forward fold. Preparing for your half moon on the left. Bending through your legs. Hands come down to your mat. Inhale, reach your left leg out long. Flexing through your left toe. Big toe pointing down and in towards the midline of your space. From here, as you inhale, lift that left hip up and stack it over the right. And if you feel comfortable, begin to stack that left shoulder over the right shoulder, reaching through the fingertips. Bringing the left hand down, squaring off your hip, bringing your feet together. Great job. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to look forward. We're going to come down onto our knees here. As you're down on your knees, inhale up into a kneeling position. You're going to bring your hands onto the small of your back and draw your elbows in together. Begin to shift your hips forward slightly as you unravel from your spine, coming into a camel shape. Your heart is lifting up towards the ceiling. Inhale, navel toward your spine as you come up to stand. Hands come down, crossing the ankles behind you. And we're going to come down onto our seat here. We're going to bring our feet out in front of us. The feet are down. They're about a hip-width distance apart. And I invite you to reach out through your fingertips and exhale, hinge yourself back. So as you hinge yourself back, you're going to feel your core reaching in towards you to support this shape. Staying here, or you can bring your hands behind you. We're going to inhale, bring the right knee in towards us, and then tap the toe down. Inhale, left knee comes in, tapping the toe down. Inhale, right, tapping it down. Inhale, left, tapping it down. From here, we're going to inhale right and hold. And then perhaps inhale left and hold. Again, hands can be extended behind you, maybe holding behind the thighs here. Just for fun, maybe we extend out through the right leg, bringing it back in, extending through the left, bringing it back in. Maybe playing with extending through both. Inhale and bring it back in. Good job. Inhale up and then allow yourself to curl over your bent knees here. Releasing your head. We're going to begin to lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Allowing your lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders to meet the mat. Inhale the fingertips overhead and stretching your toes towards the front of your space. Fingertips towards the back of your space. Nice deep inhale. And sweeping the hands down to either side of your hips. We're going to re-bend the legs, bringing the soles of your feet flat. And as you push your feet into your mat, begin to push your palms into the mat as you lift your hips up, coming into a bridge shape. Nice deep breath. And we're going to inhale to lift and exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Drawing that right thigh in towards your chest and extending out long through your left leg. Flexing through both of your feet. Nice deep breath. We're going to float the right foot down as we inhale the left thigh in towards our chest, extending out through your right leg, flexing through both of your feet here. Nice deep breath. We're going to lower that left foot down. And we're going to inhale and cross the right ankle over that left thigh, drawing your right knee open towards the front of your space. Option to thread the needle here, drawing that left thigh in towards you, taking your right arm underneath that right shin, interlacing the hands behind your left leg. And we're going to lower that left foot down, coming into half happy baby on the right here, shining the right sole of your foot up towards the ceiling as you draw your knee down towards the floor, pulsing the knee here, breathing into that right hip. We'll lower the right foot down, and we're going to cross the left ankle over top of that right thigh, drawing your left knee open, breathing into the left hip. Nice deep breath. Option here to thread the needle as you draw that right thigh in towards you, taking the left arm underneath that left calf, interlacing the hands behind the thigh. Breathing into the left hip, softening through your face. Allowing the breath to sweep your mind. Allowing the right foot to find your mat. We're inhale into half happy baby on the left, pulsing that left knee down towards the mat, softening your face, allowing everything that's transpired to melt away into the background, and allowing this moment to arrive. Soften through your jaw, soften through your brow. Allowing the left sole of the foot to meet the right on your mat. Inhale your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, drop both your knees over towards the left. Maybe taking your gaze over towards the right. Breathing into the right side rib cage, softening your face, relaxing the jaw. Inhaling your knees and your head back to center. And And then dropping both your knees over to the right, turning your gaze over to the left. Deeply breathing into the left side ribcage. Feeling the belly expand. Feeling the rib cage hugging in towards you on each exhalation. Inhaling the head and the knees back to center here. Drawing your thighs into your chest, lifting the head and the shoulders, coming into a little ball here. Nose towards your knees. Inhale and extend the toes towards the front of the space. Your fingertips towards the back of the space. Opening up your limbs nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale. Thanking yourself for taking the time for yourself in the middle of your day to connect with breath, with body, with movement. I thank you so much for sharing that time with all of us. Stay here as long as you wish, my friends. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now. Hi friends, I have added a link in the description of the video for those of you looking for additional supports to hold you on your journey back to self.